Today on the channel, we got a mouse problem with the Super 7 Ultimate 5-pack Mouser.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Mouser 5-pack from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. But for all your Ninja Turtle needs and everything else under the sun, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. You gotta get a deal out there. And of course, we're gonna do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Mouser's an iconic character. Character? Is that a stretch? I don't know. Character from the Turtle universe. Of course, little robot villains the Turtles do fight. Very easy as they work their way to Bebop and Rocksteady, Shredder, Krang. You got the picture from there. But always iconic going back to the early days, of course, of the cartoon, comic book, you name it. So definitely known and definitely something that you want in your toy lines. And about every Turtle line that's went on for quite some time have always given us Mouser figures. And we'll do some Mouser comparisons later on in this very video as well. But I guess Super 7, you knew they were going to do that. And I'm very fortunate. I guess it goes both ways. I can see some people say, I just want one Mouser, just one representation, throw it in as with a smaller character as an accessory piece. I could see that. But for me, I like the army builder nature of this one here, and putting 5 in a pack with accessories felt okay for me. The nice thing that felt even better is a lot of these Turtles I got on some big sales or a Big Bad Toy Store a couple years ago, I think it was. But these Mouser packs were down to $20. I ended up buying, I think, 3 or 4 of these just to have in my collection. For $20, you can't go wrong with an army builder. So that definitely worked out. That was definitely a right price, because I don't know, $55 for this? You can make the argument, I guess, but I like the $20 price point a heck of a lot more. I think most of us would. But let's check them out here, the Mousers in the package. Big bubble window here. If you run into a Mouser on the street, maybe they'll put their old John Hancock on here for you. Or maybe they won't. Who knows? Turtles logo down there. Of course, got kind of that dark bluish brick that signifies bad guys, these Mousers. But are they really bad? They're being controlled by bad people. Come on, there you go. But looking good, a little graffiti action. And then on the back, do get a little bit of blurb. Let's see what it says about our friends, the Mouser back here. Robotic rat trap with an appetite for turtles. The Mousers were created by the infamous wickedly winged foot scientist Baxter Stockman. These robotic rat trap patrol city streets and sewers, scanning for edibles with the penetrating search eye. Your typical robot Mouser has a mindless cavity with the shape and size of a walnut. Its cast iron stomach, however, makes a garbage dump look appetizing. Chock full of turtle pizzas, rodent ravioli, rat cheeseburgers, and moused potatoes, these Mousers will devour anything. Oh my gosh. Keep your fingers away. Watch your fingers. That's what I'm going to say. Red background on this one. Give the old heave-ho. See you later. And then we get the old plastic prison. 5 Mousers and some accessories. Going to take this offline. Get these guys out. We're going to be back talking all things Mousers. All right, got the Mousers out of the pack. Let's dive in. Let's start with the accessories. And like I said, you could make the argument these are all accessories, but it is what it is. We do get 2 size here. We got some weather worn. I guess you got a little bit of burn. I don't know what that is, but you got some black markings against the silver. I guess, you know, the Mouser kind of blew up and kind of got a little fire on here. Black handle, silver at the very bottom. But very cool, of course. Very iconic to throw these into the Mouser heads, as we know. But 2 size here is an accessory. A slice of pizza. You can never go wrong with a slice of pizza. Or a wedge of pizza, if you ask me. But it looks like pepperoni and pickles is what this one looks like. Or Ruffles potato chips, maybe. But a nice slice of pizza here you could use with different toy lines if you really wanted to. That's one of the fun things about a lot of these NECA and Super 7 figures. Their accessories can use with other toy lines if you want to. You do get a TCRI canister here. It's oozing out, so be careful at the touch. Not a good day at the office. It'll mutate you if you're not careful. Get one of those. get a little walkie-talkie action, or maybe it's a handheld CB. Who knows? Oh, shout out to those CB users. Breaker. I hear you. I got a CB in my Jeep from way back in the day when you'd go like off-roading, everybody be talking to each other on CBs and stuff. I still got my CB in there, and I turn it on every once in a while, and there's nobody really on it. Every once in a while you hear some truckers or something. But there's not a lot of fun on the CBs. Man, the glory days of the 70s. I missed out on the glory days of the CB, but the fun I could have had. But who knows? We do get a little rat here, a little splinter, I guess. Bandana across the top, looking interesting. He's got these hands like, come on, bring it. I'm ready to go. I'm just a little rat, but I'm going to take it to you. But looking really good and interesting here. Another good accessory. And then an accessory we've seen numerous times. We've even seen them in glow in the dark. It is these little turtles here. So I guess on brand if you're looking for little turtles. You're doing some pre-mutating. You want that canister here by them, and you could reenact their mutation. I don't know. Choose your own turtle adventure, as they say. But 2 identical turtles here being thrown in the accessory pile. But I would say the main event over here is the Mousers. Now we do get 3 regular edition Mousers. So we're going to take a look at one of these here, I guess. 3 regular ones. You got the black legs, then you got that kind of baby blue color throughout. You got the foot emblem like a young foot soldier right on the top of the head. You got a little red in the visor there, ready to go. And then you got the legs that do move on here, up and down, of course. Very greasy plastic. I will make mention of that. Feels very greasy. I don't know what's going on there. Got the big old Mouser mouth that does open and does close. So you got articulation there. You do get side to side at the head, but no up and down on the head. Yeah, no up and down on the head. You just get side to side, and then you do get the legs that move. You do get, nope, ankles do not move. But man, my hands are a greasy mess. I can just see it shining and glistening on the lights. What are we doing? Todd, do you have any help here? Can you answer? Todd McFarlane on the couch, everybody. Do you have any idea what this is? Oh, Mark Summers. Mark Summers also on the couch today. Mark, you know anything about this grease? Oh, makes sense. Mark Summers with the hot point. He says he's not 100% certain, but you're pretty close. He's pretty close. Close enough to be dangerous, what he said. He says this is some of that grease from Double Dare, and that makes a lot of sense. I wonder where all that grease went. But, you know, some of those physical challenges and things like that they'd have to take. They'd take that Double Dare, and you'd be like having on the slippery, you're trying to climb the wall, and it's all slippery and stuff. That's where that grease from the Double Dare set went to these Mouser figures. I'd like to connect the dots a little bit more, maybe get the rest of the story after this video, Mark. You just hang tight on the couch. There's no little kids to escort out of the building today, thankfully. But very greasy figures. Your mileage may vary on that, but man, a greasy mess as far as that one goes. But this is the regular edition Mouser, but we do get 2 damaged versions of the Mousers. So you can choose your own Mouser adventure. How do you like your Mousers to be? Obviously, same body style, same articulation, same everything. But the big difference on this one here is the black isn't all black. It's dingy, it's worn out black. We got some painted on like scrapes and scuffs on the front of the chest of the Mouser. And then the head, you got holes in the face. And those holes in the face are perfect for these side. You just throw that right in there. It's like, man, he just got stabbed by Raphael or something like that. And once again, extra greasy right here. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting ready to install something or something. I need some extra grease. I don't know what's going on here. We got a lot of grease on these figures, but a very interesting Mouser here, and I like that they gave us battle damage ones and regular. It would have been okay to get all regular, but let's mix it up. We're going and spending this money. Let's make them a little bit different. I wish there was head articulation in the neck that we could move back and forth. That is a little bit of a miss. You do at least get the side to side on here, though, and you do get the hinge at the jaw, which is crucial to a Mouser figure. Are they the greatest Mouser figures of all time? I don't know. They're actually not so bad. They're not so bad. I do got 2 other ones right here from NECA. You get the NECA cartoon one there, and then you got the Archie Comics. Not Archie Comics. It's the regular, the Peter Laird story ones, of course, that we've got a few different ones of these from. Now, looking at all these guys together, I like the size of the Super 7 Ultimate version. Those are a little bit nicer. I like a bigger Mouser here. Feels like a little bit more of a threat, I would say, to the Ninja Turtles and stuff. Definitely against these ones here, it feels more figure than accessory, as the NECA ones truly feel like an accessory to me compared to the size here. But definitely cool to have Mousers, and there's no telling what you could do with these. Nobody's going to stop you from mixing these in with your NECA ones. I think it's close enough to be dangerous. I think it does work. And if you want extra Mousers, you didn't buy that NECA Mouser pack back in the day, I think this one can work for you. It's just got to choose your own Mouser adventure, how you want them and what size you want them. But for what this is, and especially paying $20, not a lot of complaints out of me on this one here. Like I said, I think about 3 or 4 sets of these will be part of my display. And what I probably plan on doing is putting here, one here, one here, one here, one there, and kind of mixing it up throughout the display instead of having them all altogether. At least that's my early plan as I'm thinking right now. But there it is, the Super 7 Ultimate Mouser. What are your guys' thoughts? Pickups, passes, unsure games, must-have games? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and my other YouTube channel. 2 channels with videos every single day. Make sure you subscribe to both of them. And of course, don't forget about the Patreon for early access to all the videos, glamour shots, pizza reviews, dog stuff, giveaways, Q&As, you name it. All going down on the Patreon every single day as well. And you can also support the channel at PressingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. And of course, for a little Mouser action, I'm a little Kyle action, and I'll see you guys all real soon.